Welcome back to the video, guys. My name is Everletcher, and today I am back in the Pixel Gun 3D video. I'm here with Baby Carl, and today we are going to be going over 5 weapons that need to be buffed in Pixel Gun 3D. So I made a community post asking you guys which weapons you would like to see be buffed in Pixel Gun 3D and that really need to be buffed, and as lots of the responses are very greatly appreciated, lots of them are weapons that if you buff them, they may just become broken. So me and my friend, we basically went and tested out so many of these weapons to try to figure out 5 weapons that really need to be buffed, because currently in Pixel Gun 3D, they're just really not worth using. I do want to point out that in this video, while testing out all of these weapons, I am wearing lots of wear items that make your weapon damage higher, and we do also have modules on all of the weapons as well, and they're all max level 65. They're not level X modules, but other than that, they're basically performing at the highest ability as they can right now, so these weapons really aren't that good. To be specific, the wear items I was wearing is Cape Editor, Pumpkin Mask, and Burning Tiara, and they all increase damage, and yeah, these things were not very good. So without any further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you watch to the end so you guys can choose whether or not you agree or disagree with this list, and make sure you comment down below some other weapons that desperately need to be upgraded and buffed in Pixel Gun 3D. If you would like to see me do a video on 10 weapons that you should have nerfed in Pixel Gun 3D, then make sure you comment that down below as well. With that being said, go ahead and leave a like, and let's go and hop right into this. So coming in at the number 1 spot, we have the Winged Revolver. Now this thing's not too terribly bad, but I do think it can definitely improve in lots of spaces. The Winged Revolver actually has a really good look. It kind of reminds me of the Harpy, but it's white and it's a lot cleaner just because it looks like one of the old temples from the ancient Roman, ancient Greek times. It's obviously designed around that time period, so it's good that it looks like that. Developers did a really good job making this weapon. The one downside is that the weapon feels great to use. It's not that bad, but the weapon damage is not that great. It's a 3-shot to the head and a 4-shot to the body when you're playing against people who are using dev armor with no module defenses on them. So obviously, if you have it and the people are wearing module defenses on their armor, which they probably are, then it's going to be even worse than what it was in this video. Now, it shouldn't have too big of a buff just because that would probably make it a little bit broken, but I do think a 10 to 15% buff for this weapon would be very greatly appreciated. Make this thing definitely something worth using, because currently I don't feel like spending the time to shoot someone 4 times in the stomach to have finally killed them in this game. That's just not very good. By the time I actually finish them off, as you'll see in the gameplay, I'm going to die several times. I would love to see this thing become a 3-shot head and 3-shot body. I feel like that would really make this weapon worth using and actually make it something that people can use and actually enjoy using without dying so many times before they finally hit that 4th shot to the body to finally kill them. Or possibly 5th if yours is fully leveled up or you have bad modules on it. But yeah, so that is the Winged Revolver coming in at the number 5 spots. Let me know what you think about that. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop right into number 4. So coming in at the number 4 spot is one of my favorite looking weapons. I was actually so happy when I finally got this weapon a year and a half ago, and still to this day, it's one of my favorite looking weapons in the game. The one issue is it's just not very good to use. If you didn't know already, you can see it in the gameplay. We're talking about the Explosive Rifle. The Explosive Rifle is one of the most fun weapons in my opinion to use. You can actually cat spam with it. It's just not super efficient, as it does have the looping effect and very, very slow travel time. The super slow bullet travel is one of the biggest flaws about this weapon. I definitely would love to see them increase the bullet travel time on this to make it a little bit better. Maybe have a 75% bullet travel time speed increase. I think that would be really good for this weapon. The other thing is that it's a 3-shot kill, which isn't terrible, but adding that to the super slow travel time is just not very good. So maybe have a 15% damage boost and also maybe a 50 to 75% speed boost to the bullet travel as well. I think that would be really good for the Explosive Rifle. So developers, if you're watching this, please make this thing worth using, because as of right now, to me, from what I've tested on it, it's just not very good. Don't get me wrong, the weapon looks amazing and it's a really fun weapon to use. It's not very good, and it's just not realistic to actually use this thing in public lobbies when people are spamming super broken weapons such as Cerebus or the Poleaxe or the Luxury Beats or any cluster heavy weapon. It's just not realistic. So coming in at the number 3 spot is another weapon that looks very, very cool, and it's actually not that bad of a weapon. It's just that one thing really stands out on this weapon that really kills it and makes it not worth using. That is the Gorgon Head. The Gorgon Head is awfully similar to the Necklace of the Ice King, but in my personal opinion, it's just not as good for one specific reason. The Gorgon Head is a 2-shot kill, and this thing actually looks insane. It's a really good looking weapon. Developers did an amazing job putting this weapon together because in my personal opinion, it is one of the nicest looking special weapons in the game, and you're going to hear me say that once again for the #1 spot. But the Gorgon Head, the one thing that stands out is a 2-shot kill no matter what, which is really good, but the bullet travel on this thing is so freaking slow. It's literally not worth using it unless you're right on top of people in hallways like in Silent School. Any other map, this thing is terrible to use it in, and you will see that in this gameplay. I got lucky a little bit with getting kills, but overall, this thing is awful. If you're in open maps, it's going to suck. If you're in anything else other than super close range, this weapon is going to be garbage. Developers, please boost the speed of this bullet travel time because it is really bad. And if you boost the bullet travel time, you will see lots of people starting to use this. It won't be broken because it's still a 2-shot kill, but it'll be very, very good. And I think it's going to be really good for the weapon because it's going to kind of shift what weapons people are using a lot. But I've actually never seen anybody use this weapon in a public match. But so yeah, that is the Gorgon Head at the number three spot, and that is actually going to put us at about halfway done with this list as we only have 2 more spots on this list. If you are watching still at this minute, make sure you comment down below, Baby Carl is the GOAT. If you don't know already, Baby Carl is my pet rock. He is currently level 22. He is my highest level pet in Pixelgun 3D, and he is the most helpful pet that Pixelgun 3D has ever seen. Baby Carl is literally the greatest pet ever. So make sure you comment down below, Baby Carl is the GOAT. Also, if you're watching by now, you've already watched over halfway through the video, make sure you go ahead and drop a subscribe and turn on bell notifications. It would help out quite a bit because about 65% of all my viewers actually aren't even subscribed to my channel, and it would help out a lot, and it'd mean the world to me. So with that being said, let's get back into this list. So coming in at the number 2 spot is actually one I really want to see be buffed. This is called the A-Killer. It's one of the Easter weapons, and I never see anybody using this, and there's some pretty good reasons as to why. This thing, in my personal opinion, being 100% honest, is pretty freaking garbage. Don't get me wrong, this thing works great, and the feel of it's really good as well, but the one problem is it's a 4-shot kill. Yes, it's to dev armor, but it's a 4-shot kill. It's a heavy weapon. It should not be a 4-shot kill. This thing should definitely be boosted to either a 2 or 3-shot kill. Yes, I do know this weapon does have piercing shots, so I'm a little bit hesitant on saying make it a 2-shot kill because that may be too broken. But developers, if you guys can make this thing a 3-shot kill, I think it would make this thing really, really fun to use and really good to use. Once again, I think 2-shot may be a little bit too much because it does have piercing effect. So if people are lined up in a hallway like Silent School, it may just be too broken on maps like that. But a 4-shot kill makes this thing super bad and really hard to use, especially when you're on a map like Paradise Resort where you're going against a cat spammer who really hated me for some reason. I probably know the reason. That's because the video I made. But yeah, when they're going crazy, going super try-hard cat spamming, this thing is really awful. Like, some heavies can really shut down cat spammers. This thing sucks. This thing's literally awful. And it's not just cat spammers, any spammer, anybody. This thing is just bad because it's a 4-shot kill with bullet travel time, and the piercing effect's fun, it's good, but it's a 4-shot kill, so it really doesn't matter. Developers, please boost this to a 3-shot kill. So anyways, guys, coming in at the number 1 spot, it might just be my favorite looking weapon in the game. It's Egyptian themed, which is great because I love Egyptian art. But anyways, that is the Anubis. This is another special weapon, and I actually never see people using this. Lots of my friends didn't even know this weapon existed. The Anubis is one of the best looking weapons in the game in my personal opinion. It's super fun to use, but it sucks. The Anubis is a great weapon. The concept of it is amazing, and the developers did a great job making this weapon, but it's a 4-shot kill to dev armor, which is pretty freaking bad. For a weapon like this, I think 2 shots would be really good because it does have bullet travel, but the bullets don't travel but so far. I think this thing being a 2-shot kill would mean lots of people would be using it, and well, it's a fan-made weapon, so that's great. I would love to see people using more fan-made weapons, but I would love to see people using this weapon because it's great, and I've never seen anybody using it. It's a 4-shot kill, so I don't blame you for not using this thing. This weapon sucks right now, but developers, please make this thing a 2 or 3-shot kill as well. Anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. That is 5 weapons that I think really need to be buffed in Pixelgun 3D. Obviously, there's probably some more that I just couldn't find, so if you have any other ideas for weapons that really need to be buffed, then make sure you comment that down below. If you want to see similar content than this, make sure you click the video on screen right here because I think it'd be really good for you. And without any further ado, I hope you guys all had a very blessed day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I guess just comment down below, buff these weapons, and you might get your comment pinned. With that being said, I hope you guys all had a very blessed day. I'll see you in the next one, and bye.